What is up, jerks? It is time once again for the Tuesday show, Legend of Zelda: The Windwaker HD. Starting a new game this week. We've moved on. We're starting fresh. Moving on from the negativity that was Majora's Mask and the absolute absurdity that was last week's episode, where Zaheda and I sat down and hashed out my feelings about Majora's Mask. Thank you once again to Zaheda for being a good sport with all of that. This week, though, we are jumping headfirst into what I think is a much better game. But especially this version, like, it's so nice to finally be getting into a game where I'm going to be playing the best version of it. The Windwaker HD port. And so let's start with our name here. Are we going to be restricted? So we did Daniel on Ocarina. We did Jake UL modified for character restrictions on Majora. Can we get Lauren UL in here for this one? Let's see. LAURENYOU. Oh no, it won't. We're restricted. Character restrictions. Damn it. All right, so we have to get creative with this. So, do we do Lore UL? LAURYOUE. Well, we can do the same one we did for Majora. We can do Lore UL. So there you go. That's gonna be our name for this playthrough. Lore UL. Shout out to Lauren. Probably my favorite opening cinematic of any Zelda game. Full stop. Love this. I love the music. Like, just listen to that. It's so good. And I love the art style here with these drawings. Like, Like, what's not to like about this? This just gives me happy, warm and fuzzy feelings. Just warms my cold dead heart. Hero of Time. So it has been a long time since I've looked at my Hyrule Historia book for the official timeline. I need to do that. I want to say this takes place long after the previous two games. I want to say that's correct. The only things I know for sure is that Skyward Sword is first in the timeline, and Breath of the Wild, that nobody seems to be able to agree, because Breath of the Wild came out after the timeline, so nobody really seems to be in agreement on where exactly Breath of the Wild falls into the timeline, but it was obviously many, many years after at least Ocarina, and probably this as well. And yeah, as of the week that I'm recording this, we had the Nintendo Direct. This was many months ago now as you're watching this, but we had the Nintendo Direct this week that was largely disappointing, but did have the little nugget in it that we're getting a Skyward Sword HD port to the Switch, which means that this series just got extended by one game, because I have never touched Skyward Sword. Was always put off by the motion controls, and just the Wii in general didn't really, like, I didn't get big into the Wii. And so as a result, I've just never played that game, never touched it, and have always wanted to, have always been intrigued by it. So, yeah, once we finish with this and Twilight Princess, we will be sandwiching in the Skyward Sword HD port in between Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. So extend out this series for another few months. What comes first, the end of this series or 2023? You tell me. I love the like cave drawing type of art style here. Like this game is gorgeous. Even before the HD remake, it was gorgeous, but the HD remake took it to a whole other level. I love this game. Love it, love it, love it. It has been a long time since I've revisited it properly. Like I played it when it was new on the GameCube. This was my follow-up to Ocarina, because as I mentioned in the Majora series, I did not play Majora on N64. I just was never able to do it because of the expansion pack, and so I had to wait 5 long years to get a proper Zelda follow-up here with the Wind Waker. And it was so... I wasn't keeping up with any of the hype, the trailers, anything like that. So when it came out, I was shocked at this art style and how different everything looked. I didn't hate it. I was just completely shocked, though. Like, I was completely blown away. And what a bold choice, too, by Nintendo. I mean, to just go so far in the other direction from what had been such a successful formula with Ocarina and Majora, to then go to this completely different cell-shaded style of graphics, and just kind of generally make everything a little bit more colorful. Like, it just, the whole game has a completely different vibe to it. And it's a masterpiece. And I think even the people who at the time were like a little bit hesitant and a little bit like skittish about this game, just again because it was so different, I think even most of them have come around in the years since that, like, no, this is a fantastic Zelda game. This is one of the best, and in some people's opinion is the best Zelda game. And you know, I don't know that I necessarily agree with that, but again, we know from my time with Ocarina in this series, like, that a lot of that is based off nostalgia, and I think in Zaheda's experience with Majora's Mask too, we can agree that like a lot of your feelings about what is and isn't the best Zelda is completely tied up in nostalgia. Like, you're looking at these through rose-colored glasses, and whichever game was the game that you got exposed to first is going to be the one that resonates with you. And certainly that's the case with this game. Like, if this was the first Zelda that you experienced, how could you not feel like it was the best one? You know? Alright, so we're here on Outset Island. This is definitely going to be a very, like, introductory look at the game. We're gonna try to get through all the tutorial bullshit. Like I said, it has been many, many years since I've properly revisited this game. Of course, played it new on the Wind Waker, on the GameCube. Beat it back then, but I mean, we're talking like, gosh, that was 2003, I think, when that came out. So we're talking almost 18 years since I've played this for real. And then when the HD remake, I've replayed it a few times on the GameCube since then. Not all the way through, like didn't finish it, but I've just dabbled in it here and there. And then when I got my Wii U in, I think, 2017, I was very late to the Wii U. I did get the HD remake, and played a fair amount of it. Probably got about halfway through the game before I lost track of it. Had such an amazing time with it. So I'm excited to like get in and like really sink my teeth into this. So this is our grandmother. She's gonna be giving us our change of clothes. And I like, they kind of bring this this blue shirt that Link's wearing here. They kind of bring that back in Breath of the Wild a little bit. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar. So we are now of age, so the hero of time, what Link was in Ocarina and in Majora, this is how you know that like a lot of time has passed since those previous games, because now the hero of time is a legend that is like passed down from generation to generation, and when boys reach a certain age, it's almost like a rite of passage. So we're gonna go see a guy named Orca. See the shield there. So we're doing the traditional Zelda bullshit here, getting all of our gear. And we're gonna go talk with our sister. So yeah, hope everybody is having a lovely Tuesday morning or whatever day it is you happen to be watching this. Thanks for sticking with me through the muck in the mud that was Majora, you know. Like I said on last week's episode, so many of my issues with that game were completely self-inflicted. Like, I was going about that game in all the wrong ways. I'm secretly hoping that when my I ordered a Zelda Special Edition 3DS, bought one used, and it supposedly is coming with some Zelda games preloaded on it. I'm secretly hoping that the Majora and Ocarina 3D remakes are on there so that I can, especially the Majora one, can give that a proper kind of fair shake somewhere down the line. Not for a series or content or anything like that. Like, I really want to give that game a fair shake. I don't feel like I did it justice in this format. So this is our little sister, Errol. And she gives us her telescope. Alright, so now begins the arduous task of inventory management through the touchpad. Ooh. The postman. Ooh. I just love all the aesthetics of this, like the colors and just like, and it makes it almost timeless. Like, even if this wasn't an HD remake, like, I still feel like the GameCube version would hold up pretty daggone well, going on almost 20 years. Alright, so we gotta obviously go up and rescue the girl from the forest, but we're gonna need a sword before we can get in there. Now here is a little bit of where my muscle memory fades a little bit, because I know we need to go in one of these houses and talk to somebody and get a sword, but which house is not immediately clear to me. Don't think this is the one. God, and then like just this like overworld music. Get this little kid following you around with a snot bubble hanging out of his nose. Hey, fucking 6 feet, bitch. COVID. Oh, how I hope that's an outdated reference by September when this is dropping. Hope everybody's got their vaccine. Hope everybody watching has their vaccine. So yeah, they kind of, as I recall, fixed a lot of the combat issues from Ocarina and Majora with this game. Like, they addressed a lot of the things that were more frustrating. It still does the Z targeting thing, but I think it improved on it to a certain degree. I definitely remember the combat being more satisfying in this game. Studying fencing. Might that be where we get our sword? I don't think I'm going to read all of these, but I'll read one. The energy of life. To be young is to know no limits to one's stamina. To become stronger, one must first... Yeah, so this is all just like standard stuff. Alright, let's go talk to the guy downstairs and get our sword. What's up, dog? Horizontal slice. Parry attack. This is... I'm always really bad about this. Boom. Alright, we got our sword. Really? Nothing? Nothing in any of those? Not even a little bit of cash? Alright, let's go talk to our grandmother one more time. Can't remember if you get the shield now or after you go try to rescue the princess. Which, whoops, spoilers, we don't know that's the princess yet. Cause I need it. More importantly, I need this shield. So, like, can I get it or what? Alright, so maybe we can't get the shield just yet. Maybe we have to go try to save the princess first. Like, look at it. Like, you can cut into trees and stuff now. Like, I feel like this game opened up a lot of possibilities that felt you felt constrained by in the 64 games. Like simple stuff like this, like just being able to cut into trees. It just feels a lot more satisfying in this game. And then you could like sidle up on the wall like this. Like that was... This blew my little mind in 2003. Like after how restrictive some of the movement could be in Ocarina and Majora. Well, I hadn't played Majora at that point, but like just how restrictive some of the movements could be in the 64 ones. To then come here and be told like you can sidle up to walls and like it just felt like the world had opened up a little bit. Alright, so we need to get up there. Whoops. Yeah, I am going to be gushing about this game throughout. Like, there's just so very little of it that I dislike. And the stuff I do dislike is like A, very minor gripes, and B, a lot of it is stuff that was addressed in this HD remake. They went and, you know, fixed a lot of the more annoying, tedious bits of the GameCube version. That's how you know we're getting into some heavy shit. That music's fading out. Alright. Just make sure there's nothing over here. Yeah. We're good. Okay. What? Whoops. A lot more freedom of movement with the camera in this game too. Like you still square up your camera with the trigger, and it's gonna take me some time to like get out of that 64 kind of muscle memory. But oh yeah, that combat is so satisfying. Like but like a lot more freedom of movement with the camera overall. It's not 100% like modern day open world type free camera movement, but it's a lot closer than what we've been dealing with, where the camera was so restrictive. Like this feels a lot more fluid and just a lot more satisfying overall. Like I think that's the word I keep coming back to, is satisfying. Like everything just feels more satisfying with this game. Get fucking wrecked, my dudes. Did I get them both? No. Tetra. I couldn't remember what her what her name was in this one. You know, like I'm sure like even if you've never played this game before, I'm sure you can probably figure out by now that's Zelda. But for now, she's Tetra. Little baby sister. This big ass bird done stole my fucking sister and almost made me run off a cliff. The postman here, he's one of the Rito? Is that what they're... Is Rivali from Breath of the Wild, like his race of people, the bird people. Really like the design on these guys. Forsaken Fortress, my dudes. Forsaken Fortress. Okay, so we were right. So let's go get our shield. Let's go get our shield and get out on the fucking high seas, huh? God, this game is gorgeous. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah, about that. I'm going to forget that we named it that as we go through the game, and it's going to make me chuckle like at least a dozen times. L'Oreal. Hopefully it makes her laugh too. Because I know once we get to Breath of the Wild, I know you don't name your file anymore, so it's like I don't remember if you do that in Twilight Princess. I barely touched that game. And I don't know about Skyward Sword either, so... Alright, so we got our shield, and we are off to the races. I think my camera is covering up my rupee count, which is fine. I don't need it right this second, but I could see that becoming a problem later on. I'm ready, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, chick. Yeah, I don't know if this is my favorite Zelda game of all time, but it is definitely, without question, my favorite Zelda art style of any game. Like, this is the prettiest looking Zelda. Like, even better than Breath of the Wild, I think. Like, Breath of the Wild is really pretty, don't get me wrong, but I was shocked when I went and replayed a little bit this year how much Breath of the Wild was already starting to show its age. You know, like, Breath of the Wild is going on 4 years old now, and it already kind of shows a little bit of its age graphically. Like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't know that it's going to have the same kind of, like, timeless quality that this game does. Ugh, excuse me. Not recording at like 11 o'clock at night for a change, and I think it's messing with my head. Like, I feel like I should be tired because I'm recording. I've developed an association between recording and being tired. Lauren knows what's up. Miss Tetra's cabin. So I know there's some bullshit that, like, tutorial type bullshit we need to do on this. Yeah, here we go. Gotta learn how to do all these new abilities. This was such a, like, mind fuck for me. Like, again, coming out of the restrictive movement of Ocarina, to be able to, like, swing on stuff felt insane to me. Just felt absolutely insane. Whoop. Like I said, camera's not perfect, but it is a damn sight better than what we've been handling, you know? Let's go get our treasure. Let's not roll into it. Let's open the chest. The spoils bag. It's a very empty ship they got here. They got a whole big hull section here just for platforms and torches. And having this much fire on a wooden ship seems like a bad idea, just generally. Just throwing that out there. No. I love this little sequence. Splat. Oh, no sword. So yeah. This is one of the criticisms people do levy against this game, is that it starts you out with like a pretty much a stealth mission where you get stripped of your power, stripped of your sword. I don't hate it. I don't love it either, but I don't hate it. I would say that the stealth in this game, it's fairly forgiving. I do just get a little turned around. All right. Let's slip in here. Like I said, I don't 100% remember the order of operations here, but we'll work our way through it. Oh, I missed. I missed. Oh god. Oh, and I have no sword. That's right. Go, 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 go. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. All right. No, I'm just trying to... Okay, I keep forgetting that I can adjust the camera with the right stick. Like, I've been... Oh, God, I did it again! I'm just trying to get over to that other side. Like, I keep forgetting that I have more freedom. I don't have to use the ZL trigger to reorient the camera. It's just kind of become like, okay, 3 times now? Come on. 3 times. Let's make our way past the gang of stitches here. There we go. Okay. Let's see what this is. I think it's dungeon map? I'm assuming dungeon map. Nope, compass. So we got the compass before the dungeon map. So I wonder if my picture is covering up the map. No, it's not. We'll have to see. Have to play around with it as we go. Alright. So I know there's like a series of moves you have to make, but I don't fully recall what it is I'm doing. I know we're trying to get up to that room where we think our sister's being held. I think I remember. We're turning off some of these lights. Trying to shut down these spotlights. And this is a cool bit of business here where this is the first time, at least in any Zelda game that I'm familiar with, this is the first time that you get the ability to kind of utilize your environment for defense. So like I don't have a sword right now, but I can pick up this thing and whack the shit out of this guy with it and still defend myself. So like I feel like that's really cool. I really like that. Okay, so that is our first order of business here, is going around and trying to shut down all of these spotlights. Cool, cool, cool. So we'll get through as much of this as we can today. We're not bound by the same restrictions as with Major. Really? Really? That sucks. Can I get in here? No. Oh, man. Bummer. We're not bound by some of the same restrictions we were with Majora, where we couldn't really save freely. Here we can save pretty much wherever we want. Alright, so we'll wait for these cats to move along. Why are you coming this way? Don't come this way. Go to your right. Go to the right. Ugh, and of course, as soon as he goes away, the other one pops in. That's a wee bit annoying. Just have to be a little bit more aggressive with our movements. Come on. If you could just fucking walk away from me right now, that would be great. Nope. Everybody be cool. Everybody just fucking calm down. Everybody be cool. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along. Alright, so we'll... Alright. Get that out of here. Okay, so now we're back in this room. Can't believe I got fucking bodied by a wall in that other room. Like, that sucks. Hopefully we haven't backtracked too far. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're in good shape. Okay, let's try this again. Whom amongst us didn't see that coming? Whomst amongst us did not see that coming? Rude! Okay, can I just run? No. I got fucking jobbed out by the rat thing. Alright, I don't really remember how to get out of here. I remember... Can I just walk out the door? No. There appears to be a path behind that pot. Can I climb up on top of the pot? Or the barrel? No, I don't want to do that. Maybe I can just climb up there from here. I can. Great. Alright. Crouch. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Crouch. There we go. I'd love to get a heart, seeing as I am only got 3 to work with. Alright. Well, here's a treasure chest. That's helpful. Maybe this is our dungeon map. Dungeon map. Alright. Oh, that's right. It's on my touch screen. I don't have to worry about being, I don't have to worry about covering it up on the screen, because it's on my touch screen. I think this is another one. Hey, jerkface. Get fucking wrecked, my dude. Okay, so that's 2. Let's take a look with our... So So that one's down. This one's down. Is there only two? No, there's another one. There is another one over there. Not sure if that was the right thing to do. I seem to remember this being a very like zigzaggy, backtracky kind of area until you just kind of stumble across what you're looking for. I'd rather not talk to you all again. Use your right stick, man. Gotta remember that that is a thing that I can use. Okay, I think we're heading in the right direction. I think we are heading in the right direction. Unless we've just made a complete circle and we're back where we started, which is also entirely possible. Why am I always missing those? Like, ugh, that sucks. Really bad about lining up with those torch ropes. Like, okay. Whew. Very forgiving hitbox there. Very forgiving indeed. Needs me a barrel. Do a little bit more stealthing. Let's try not to get bodied by the mouse this time. Okay. Great. I haven't taken out that other watchtower yet, but I'm starting to wonder if that's a requirement or not. I'm not doing anything. Nope. Just a barrel. That's all I am. Just a barrel. Nothing to see here. Everybody just be cool. Use that newfangled sidle ability. What's down there? Should I be down there? I think I might want to be down here, actually. Whoops. Take out this other watchtower. Come here, buddy. Boom. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Got a joy pendant. Isn't that special? Ah, shit. I forgot to push down that crate. Balls, shit, piss, ass, and titties. God damn it. Hey. Well, fuck. We might not be too far backtracked, actually. Just might seem like we are. Getting close on time. We'll do a couple more things, hopefully, and then call it a day. Yeah, this is where we do our little stealth bit. Try to get out that door there. Nope. Still just a barrel. Still nothing for you to worry about, Mr. Pigman, with your sword. Or your spear, whatever you want to call it. Nothing to see here. Go about your business. Get up there. Nope, just a barrel. Simply a barrel. Nothing for you to be concerned about or investigate further in any way. What is up with this Pixar ass on this enemy here? Like, got this dump truck ass. Whoop, nope, nothing. Again, nothing to see here. Go about your business. And we're running like hell. Okay. Great. Alright. Now we sidle. Finally, some hearts. Drowning out here. I think they recycled that heart noise in Breath of the Wild. Because it's modified slightly from Ocarina. Get our sword back. Expert camera work there, game. Really, you know, puts you right in the gravity of the moment. Don't fully remember. Oh, there's our sister. Along with a bunch of other little girls. This is problematic. If this is the boss, then we'll just go ahead and knock him out. Or, you know, do what we need to do to... Because I know we don't save her here, but, like... If we can just do what we need to do to knock off this dungeon, then, we can move along. Call it a day. Ganondorf. We get chucked out. And we get picked up by our new friend. This name. Ah! King of Red Lions. I guess that's true. I guess he's simply Ganon here. But to get pedantic about it, Ganon is the, like, bull monster form. Like, Ganondorf is the human form. We need to find a sail so that we can head out on the high seas. Alright, so yeah, this feels like a good place to call it. We will pick up next time with the search for a sail. So let's make sure we save. Alright, gang. Well, we got a lot accomplished on this first episode. We are off and running on our brand new adventure. Make sure you check out, subscribe to All the Bullshit up top. Check out all the other series on the channel. Jake on Mondays, Jake and Lizzie on Wednesdays, Lizzie on Fridays, and Lauren whenever she feels like it. And thanks very much for watching, and we will check back in next Tuesday with some more Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Have a good week, gang.